Hello, how are we doing today, people? Let's talk about what I want to do today. So I've got two contracts. I was talking through ChatGPT. It's just as far as the general overview of what the entire system I'm developing does is it's like Reddit, except the amount of tokens that you have is the amount of votes that your vote's worth. So you could build something like this into the base Ethereum network. However, Ethereum doesn't have a locking mechanism built into it. So um, basically, what you don't want is somebody upvoting multiple times with the same coins, right? And so you have to add a delay. So my delay will be 24 hours, but like you could, so someone could just have some funds, send it, like a post, and then send it to another address that they own, and then like the post again, and that would be double dipping. So what I've done is the first contract that I have is an ERC20 contract that that has a locking mechanism, and that's really all we need it to do. I think I've tried to overcomplicate it, and but I think so that I got rid of. I tried to get rid of some of the stuff I didn't need. Right. All right. So I think these two contracts should be pretty similar. I kind of tried to rebuild the DApp from the ground up using ChatGPT, but then I've also kind of used this is closer to the old code. But as far as I know, both of these should compile. Yep, no errors. All right. So this one uses safe math. That is a difference, right? Um, I guess. Okay, so this one imports it here, but this one doesn't have safe math. All right. 100 million tokens. I start off with them. Talk. That's the same. All right. So then this one, really, this one just might have some missing features. So, um, mapping address and then last vote time. Yep, that works. And then voted. See, I don't know if this event is necessary, like because actually voting doesn't take place in this contract, right? Um, so let's just go ahead and get rid of this event because I don't think we'll ever use it. Um, and it's not even emitted on. It's not even like there's an emit. Oh, there is. Okay. Okay. So now what's the difference between this? There's a mapping called last vote time. Okay. Uh, okay, and then there's a. Okay, so this one has a can transfer. Um, and this one just has a transfer. So then this transfer since last participation. Um, I do like this error message better because there's might be other forms of participation than just voting. But the point is, all right. So this one, the main difference is that this one has a lock after vote, and this one is a vote function, right? So they do the exact same thing. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's the lock, right? Um, I actually haven't tested this on Girly yet. Let's see if it actually. Um, I think it works. All right, so last vote. All right, so how do I want to format it? Right? Is the constructor should the constructor go with the stop? I don't know. Okay. So then, all right. So the main difference is that with can transfer vote is return. So yeah, I mean, this original implementation is better, right? Um, let's ask the robot whether it thinks it's better because this these lines of code usually, according to my intuition, um, um, they do the exact same thing, right? Because it's just like basically that one line of code turns all of this into one line, right? So in theory, um, yeah. All right. So it likes this, right? So we just want to return, yeah, last vote time. Okay. All right. Um, I'm pretty satisfied with the way this looks. Um, all right. I think I would actually be comfortable just on instinct deploying this token on the mainnet with just this, because right, everything else I'm not so sure about. But I'm pretty sure this is an obvious, clear functionality. Let's just get its thoughts on this token in general, right? Right. Let's just see what it says. I guess you should require that they own tokens, right? Yeah, that seems like a reasonable thing, right? You should have to own the tokens to vote. Um, okay. These are their last vote. Okay, therefore the first. Oh, what? Participate in voting. Their last vote time. Therefore the vote. Wait, what? Even if a user doesn't participate in voting, their last vote time defaults to 0. Okay. Therefore, their first transfer will always be restricted for a day. So wait, when you start, that could be wait. I hadn't thought of that. Their first transfer will always be restricted for a day. Okay, so you receive tokens one day, right? And you're like, I want to send these. But then it checks, can this guy transfer? And it returns, well, is the block dot timestamp greater than their last vote time? And their answer is yes. So they need to vote. Okay. Okay, yeah. That's a good point, ChatGPT. Thank you. Right. Yes. Okay. So, all right. Let's write down what we need to do. So let's say I suppose. Um. So I think what this might do is this might be a gas versus security thing. Like you don't. Someone could freeze their funds when they don't have any funds. So what exactly would they be doing? Like you're just flooding the blockchain, even though that it doesn't change anything. All right. One talk. Um, great point. Hadn't thought of this. Um, so we need to do something in the transfer function. See, this is tough because if I automatically update the transfer function, then some could stop someone from sending their tokens by constantly sending them tokens. Um, okay. Restrict event logging. Um, or or similar function. You may want to using open access control. Three. Uh, uh, all right. Um, for events will come in later contracts. All right. Yeah. This just seems. What? Times 10. What the heck is this? Okay. I feel like I might do something stupid here. To handle the first transfer where last vote time defaults to 0 for new addresses, you can introduce a mechanism that ensures last is only considered once they've voted. You can leverage the maximum value of UN to act as an indicator for non-voters. So if last vote time from okay equals 0, then return true. Okay. So then how could somebody potentially make their block time 0 so that they can transfer even though they recently voted? If the last time you can't change your, yeah, that would, all right, that is the best way to do it. All right. All right, let me see if this works. If they've never voted, then they can transfer. Okay. Okay. Um. Cool. All right. Control over token noise. Since all tokens are minted once you specify the. Right. uh, compiles. Let's just see what he says to that. It's called a non. Yeah. We can instant to. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that ERC20 tokens can have decimals. Wait, what? I didn't know ERC20 tokens could have decimals. Wow. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Um, well, you can't have like, let's just make it greater than or equal to 1, right? All right. Greater than equal to 1. Okay. Because later on, um, okay, that's good to know, honestly. Okay, because I use when someone upvotes a post, or excuse me, when someone upvotes a post. Oh, and then this thing's stupid. It adds one. All right. So yeah, it just runs that. Um. So it increases the number of upvotes and it's just changing a score by the balance. But so what happens? Geez, this is a verbose answer, ChatGPT. Come on. Oh man. Oh. You're talking as two decimals. Um. What? I don't even think that's right. Oh, okay. Um. This will be interesting in the test. I think this is probably wrong. You're telling me that if I get token dot balance of message dot sender, let's try. If I get talk token dot balance, probably just truncate. Let's see if it's confident. When used, the value you receive is always an integer. That's true for all. Okay. The representation of ERC20, the logical and all constants are done in integers. There's no floating point representation or operations that you are using a larger integer. For instance, an ERC20 token uses 2 decimals and a user supposedly has 300. Actually have 314, which is an integer in the balance mapping. The token uses 18 decimals. Then for so if you do is that an integer without any confusion. But the balance of would return what you just said. Is will what? If I do any arithmetic with my balance, you're working with this large integer, not 3.14? That is absolutely ridiculous, and I don't even know if that's true. Okay, I really hope I'm not just. I mean, if this is the case, that's really stupid that this has worked. Just so you can have. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see if this works. Um. Um. Okay, to check raw balance of the color. Um. Okay. Um. Minting 3.14 tokens. Dude, I think this thing is literally just hallucinating some terribly. Um, if I say, um, check my raw balance, it returns this number, right? All right, and all right, let's just say it's 314 because I don't like this. Let's just say it's 300. All right. 300. Okay. Get rid of this. Now after, okay. Where's declared unit here? Okay. So, all right. So I deploy. Check. Raw balance is 300, right? Okay. So then this should be 364. 364. Okay. So what I'm seeing is that this thing completely just lied to me. Oh, wait. Okay, wait, what if I send... Okay, what I need to do is copy this address. Okay. And then transfer... transfer 3.14 here. But I can transfer 3. And then when I log in as this guy, he checks his balance, checks his raw balance. All right, ChatGPT literally just said, um, all right, okay, that ChatGPT just wasted a shit ton of time. All right, let's just try to pretend that that never happened. Let's delete everything. All right, this will delete. Yeah, yeah. All right, back to reality. All right. All right. So. Okay. So. We've got. All right. We got this working as it's supposed to. All right. So I think we're all good here. Let's just let's start a new chat and see what it says. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, by voting and then quickly transferring their tokens. Yep. All right. That mandates voting, right? Just encourage or require voting. Require. Um, Vote lock. Let's just call it vote lock. And then I guess later on it'll cause errors because. Okay, so these things don't even implement basic security protocols here. All right, so now let's get to the NFT contract, right? Okay, so we're using safe math. All right, and the first thing we need to do, it seems like, is implement the talk contract, right? Um, that seems like the first thing we should do to me. If there's another contract you're talking about using, that should be the first thing instead. All right, and then safe math. Yeah, sure. Maybe. Okay. Maybe using safe math. All right. All right. Is important. That's just kind of boilerplate. All right. So then this is actual code. So it's like, all right, declares that we're using talk token. Great. Okay. So then in the original contract, okay, what do? We declare uh, information about a tag. So this is kind of like tag details. Why? I guess we do want it to be an instruct. Tag. Because you got, okay, tag details. I feel like that probably is better than just kind of having three mappings in a row. Because it's like string, well, tag name. And then you have to like, yeah, this is probably a better way to do it. Just to have a struct called tag details. Um, all right, so every tag has an owner. I think that's already that's already known. So that's every NFT has an owner. Everyone knows that. Um, okay, and then there's an ETH fee and a token requirement, right? And then there's an address of existent accounts, right? So account of ownership, yep. Wait, what is this? Tag owners. Okay, that might be useful later because like some stuff is useful just for getters. But for now, I'm liking this. Okay. Make sure the problem. Oh, the problem is down here. New tag dot owner. So when you create a tag, there's a problem. Okay. Oh shit! All right, then we got all these events. This tag. So wait, every tag should just have a tag details page. So I don't even think this is useful. Oh man, I really didn't like that. Okay, so then tag created, tag fee updated. Okay, sure. New ETH fee token requirement updated. Okay. String tag. All right. And then we need a oh shoot, the constructor is the okay. So that's fine. And yeah, the maximum length of a tag is 256. Yeah, sure. Okay. We got our events. We got some declarations. All right. So I feel like events are definitely less. Well, I guess maybe they are important. Yeah, sure. All right. So I like this, right? But then we have to add actual functions, right? Okay, so when you create a tag, obviously we need to require tags exist.tag name. So it probably doesn't know what a tag name is, right? Okay, tag exists. Where is tag exist? Wait, this function. Is that somewhere else down here? Tag exist returns tag data at name.owner equals. Okay. All right. Okay. Huh. Let's write a song. Let's see. And then right, all right. And 93 seconds. All right. All right. Okay. So once that gets done, I can take a quick break and figure out exactly how I want to deal with the getters, because I do like this struct approach. I think probably it makes sense to just be like, okay, every tag has a pretty rock solid list of things, right? It's like, all right, we gotta like this. Um, Within every tag has an owner, but that's already so. But you don't want tags. You don't want tags to have a repeat, right? You want tag details has to have a name, right? So to do, Every tag has to be unique. So there needs to be a string that serves as the ID and the content that. All right, that works. Right. Hmm. Dang. I guess this takes longer when you're live streaming. This thing is going slow, bro. I've used this thing and it's because I'm using Facebook Gen Medium. Let's see if it. Actually, I usually use the small. Um, Wait. So where is this thing even? It's somewhere. All right. Um, we'll see if this works. A medium length song, 90 seconds, could easily overload the VRAM. All right, so. Ah, um, I've got the coffee runs right now. It's all an illusion though. Coffee just makes you think you have to go. You don't even have to. You actually have to go a lot of the time. Because I just went before I started this. I'll be excited if this country music song actually loads. See if it's rebellious or anything. All right, so I'm liking this approach, right? And so then what else is there to do? We need to have a create. Oh man, this is really not very readable, is it? I feel like this is more readable. It just says function, function, function. All right. So we're creating a tag. All right. Well, then creating a tag is probably the most important thing. Wait. So where do I create tags in here? Mint tag. Okay. Wait. Mint tag and create a tag. Okay. So these are the equivalents. All right. So you can't. How did it already have a tag exists function? Tag exists, tag data dot tag name dot owner. So if you tag data, so this thing it doesn't have an owner. Okay, so if we search this tag name list and we see that there's no owner, then that would indeed be a problem, wouldn't it? Yeah, I knew there might be a VRAM problem. Okay. Let's just restart it then. All right. Dun 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 dun. All right, so music gen small is usually pretty solid. All right, so now it actually gives me like a reasonable time, and it actually seemingly is running it, and indeed I can hear my GPU, and the fans whirring about. This thing's going a lot faster, so that's much appreciated. It's still like minting NFTs still seems kind of weird to me, like how exactly it works, like the mint function. Okay, I guess it automatically creates an ID. Like you're like, oh, like inside of the, I guess every like you say is in the interface, it automatically has the interface for or it gives you an interface, like so it's just like mint. And so I wonder, I need to look at that mint ERC 721 enumerable docs. All right. All right, and here we go. We got it. Wow, that was so good that we need to listen to it again. All right, I recommend. Where did I put my headphones? Oh no! I gotta find my headphones. So, all right, country show. Good stuff. Good stuff from the country music genre right there. Whew. All right. Um. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So, Let's look at the docs. Let's look at the docs. Uh, 721 mint arguments. Okay. The address of the owner of the entity, the token ID, and the token URA that points to the details of the NFT. Huh. Whatever happened to quality free information? All right. All right. So, okay. Yeah, this is how he is. What else? They're mint. Isn't Jesus, this dog's long. Okay. Yeah. Get approved. Well, mint. Okay. Reverts. So, all right. Now let's ask the robot. What is the enumeration? All right. It's just string. Yep. What produce unit for ignoring. If you ever try to invent them with the same tag ID, you'll run into issues because. Okay. Okay, wait. So. All right. I think we might. We just want to code this in just in case of the astronomically high, low chance of a hash collision. Yep. Okay. All right. Does not mandate a third parameter, right? And this is customization. Oh. All right. All right. So we've learned something. All right. Okay. So. Um. Okay. We got tag. All right. We got this. We got tag details. All right. All right. So every tag automatically has the hash, but I don't want to have to on the hash every time just to get information. Like that does seem like data that should just be stored, right? Okay. All right. So where's our first error in the create tag function? We got tag data, tag details. Okay. Tag details. Tag data equals tag data. Tag details. Storage. New tag. Okay, when you create a tag, it automatically has equals this dot tag details. I just don't like the way that that's just even approaching what it does, right? All right, so okay, I don't even know what this stuff is, right? It's difficult to do this when we're calling stuff that's way down here. But this one, so the first thing it does is you can't all right. Let's. So the first thing we do is require them to hold the talk online token. Okay. Do I still say innet in here? Wow, I say innet instead of talk in here way too often. All right. All right. All right. So glad guy on the left can still compile. All right. So then, yeah. So I'm happy with how this first contract works, right? All right. We got all these events. We start off with the getters here, so that's confusing. And then the event. I think there's probably more events that need to be done. All right, so then create a tag. It should be way up here, but right now it's all right. Okay. Let's require. Definitely want to add this. Oh, it's telling me that there's an issue. What is it? Talk contract. Calling it talk online token. All right. Oh. Talk. No, actually, as a matter of fact, I don't. I meant exactly what I said. For a short period of time. But now that I've realized the error of my ways, I will recognize that this thing is capitalized, even though it might be inconsistent. All right, so then we just require and then yeah, okay. If you call this function, you definitely have to use vote lock, right? All right. Tag deal. All right, we definitely want vote lock, talk online token dash vote lock. Okay. All right. So wait, where's tag name here? Dot. Okay, tag is this tag name. So the tag name should be in here. So string. Okay. All right. String. Uh. Content. All right, and that's immutable. Okay. So then. Uh. Uh. What's the? I think there's an owner of function, right? Is there an owner of function where it's like, oh, you give me the um okay, that's not how the get owner of function should work. Um how the get owner of function should work is that yeah, you give a string your tag ID, and then it converts that to the keck and then does the search on owner of, right? All right. Okay. All right. So let's just give it the first contract. Um, all right, and then and then I am this far, pretty much. All right, and so what I need to do. Okay, let's just see what it said in general about this approach. You want to keep ETH? Yeah. All right. Here's what I did. Okay. Um. Okay. All right. So. Uh. Okay. Let's hope this compiles, right? All right, it does, right? So then what we want to do is, okay. So what we want to do is require the tokens exist by okay. Um, right. This is good stuff. All right, and then so then tag details. Uh, I think we can probably just skip this line, and then it'll say this there is a set of new tag.owner. We'll say tag details. Okay, we don't need this. Okay. Okay. Tag details dot content equals tag name. All right. And then tag details. I mean, yeah, I would say I would say you shouldn't need to include it for the basic. Yeah, you really should just need this, right? Um, and you don't need to set the token requirement right here. We didn't do that in the previous one. Okay. All right. So what did we do in the previous one though? All right. Okay, in the create tag function or mint tag. Okay, so we required, right? Okay. Did the lock after vote. We required tag LD already exists. Okay. Um, I run this function twice. All right. Okay. What the? Oh. Okay. Yeah, definitely a waste of gas on that one. Okay. So, all right, we run our required statements and we run our vote lock. And then we make function caller the owner. Okay. Okay, so this is just a weird thing. Like, doing the mint message sender thing should work. All right, and then we emit, and so this is giving me an error. Okay. All right. So now we can be satisfied with this function, right? But we do need to update the tag fee, right? So require tag exists tag name. With this, okay. Does this tag exist thing is using something that just doesn't even make sense, right? All right, so so there's a tag fee that can be paid in Ethereum, right? So that's not a part of this contract. So let's no, we want to require all right, let's go ahead and you fill in this require statement for me. I'm gonna say, can you just fill in my okay. So then it'll say, all right. So then for update tag fee, it's got to be like, okay, you got to be the owner. Right. Yeah. Or we could just, call get owner of require 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 get owner of tag name name equals address oops 0, right? And then All right. The seems to have liked that. Okay, and we're gonna do a similar thing down here. Getter equals. Um, okay, equals, except instead of address 0, we do message.sender. All right. All right, great. Update tag fee. Okay. And then tag data.eth fee. Tag details. What? Tag details, sure. All right. Emit, okay, equals new eth. Yeah. Okay. So then this should be the exact same kind of setup. All right, and then tag details, except it's instead of eth fee. Tag details. Tag details. Dot tag name dot token requirement equals new token requirement, which is the accepted. All right. And so then we emit both. All right. So then require. So then this is. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and then tag details. All right. Is this really just a all right. And then remove existence from. So then this is a repeat. Okay. Tag details equals false. Okay. And give me tag details. I guess there's a way to automate this, isn't there? Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So then there's only one error left. Oh, it's right here. What? What? Dot. Dot owner of. Wait, require talk online dot balance of message dot sender. What? Is there no balance of? Wait. Surely balance of can't be a. Hmm. 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 Uh, set you're trying to use it. Hmm. Oh, okay. Uh, and we say, okay, so we need to use this. Need to use talk token. Um, right. Tag details dot content. What? Tag details dot content. Okay. Ah. All right. Now me. All right. Why? Why does it give me an issue with? Um. Why is there an issue? Um. All right. Okay. Tag details is a struct that not an instance of the structs. You can't def it. Okay, you're trying to set that tag. It doesn't make sense because tag is type, not an instance. Okay, we need to create an instance of. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So everything's the same. What? Where's this tag state coming from? Tags. Okay. Let's hope it didn't. Wait, do I not have a forum contract? Or no, I do. Right. Um. Oh. Oh. Alright. Oh, it's all right here. All right. All right. So it always forgets Solidity doesn't support nested mappings, doesn't it? Oh no. That's not what I meant to do. The errors I'm encountering, right? I am encountering these errors, not certainly not ChatGPT that made these errors, right? Um, right. So tag created. We don't want these. And when the tag fee is updated, um, okay. Tag details, info. I'm just gonna do it like this. Info. 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 And then info. 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 What? Tag exists.get owner of. I don't even think we use tag exists, do we? Get owner of already does everything. If okay, we do use tag exists. Okay, but we need to add that you are not the owner to some of these. How did the heck did that happen? Oh, okay, that makes sense. All right. Require, okay, uh, okay. And then let's get rid of this. And then let's replace these with this. And it should compile, but it shouldn't do what I want it to. Which is dangerous practice to code something that you don't want to exist. But it's just going to be a quick change. So a few extra. All right. So now we have this thing is completely compiling. Not. Tag. Tag does not exist. Doesn't exist. Nope. Shit. Alright, people. Alright. Alright, sorry about that. No entertainment or nothing, you know. Alright. Alright. So what did I do wrong here? I was just in a panic. Get owner of. Okay. And now the one error we have is right there. Okay, we should probably. I don't know why it doesn't give you a warning if you don't have a. Say you were not the owner. Remove the exemption from tag V. Alright, so you're not the owner. Okay. Um, all right. Since it like tried to let's see what it says about this one because it kind of like wanted me to do this weird by using a single tag detail struct instead of hmm. Hmm. So it said oh so it said that my approach I thought it, 'cause it was just like every time hmm. Okay. So basically what we wanted to do is instead of the info thing, we replaced it with this. And then every time we get an error, we need to replace info with tags token ID. Okay. Okay, so anywhere we get an error, we need to replace it with this. And then everything will be right in the world. Wait, what am I doing? Right, so we added the token ID. Tags, token ID. And then like update the tag fee is going to be okay. Update the tag fee. Okay, so oh haha. All right. And then we go and then we go tags, token ID, .eth fee. Okay. If the problem is that it doesn't own token ID, that's not a problem. And then it should say info nowhere else. But then we need to constantly This might not be gas friendly. It might not be gas friendly. Okay. Let's see what it says about this. 'Cause right, you could just say return you could just say oh, maybe it would be better for gas. So you could just have the mapping be from string. And that would simplify things. Oh god. Which is more all right. You have this line. Often querying the contract the same. You might consider creating a front end cache. Okay. On a string for every operation. Okay. Alright, cool. Build forward. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. It's very small, so the repeating hashing cost isn't an issue. The hashing cost is only used by the getter. So repeated hashing cost. Yep. All right. We have to double check versus the original source material, make sure we have every feature that it's supposed to. But I'm gonna go ahead and try and get ChatGPT thinking this way. All right, let's see what it says about this. Let's see if it's like it seems like a form system with the simplified. I feel like it's pretty complex. All right, now we're gonna run just a raw comparison check on these two contracts comparison. How long are we at right now? 213. Not too long. Not too long. All right. All right. So I mean, yeah, I guess this is maybe a little bit more complicated than I wanted it to be. But all right. So you start off. You start off with just like declaring basic details. You can obviously get. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, you might not be able to get the posts because there's like because every I guess every tag, like the tag details should include a mapping of every post, right? So if a tag's used, then it can get added, right? So how does this work on this? Um, okay. Um, okay. Tag post. Okay, so we just have a mapping of tag posts from string to a uint array. So every but there's like no, because you can just add it. All right, this doesn't seem very secure. All right. Set fee, get tag. Do we have all the getters we need? Okay, let's just go ahead and add a get token requirement. All right. All right. Okay, wait. So what actually is the one error that I'm getting? Tag. Oh, tag. Okay, the tag contract dot tag exists. Let's just comment it out. That's what Git coders do. They always just like anytime they run into an error. it the same error last time? Yeah, I thought that this was the error because tag exists, but this is because of talk token. What? Dot get token requirement. Oh man. What is it called? Get token requirement. Oh. Tag. Oh wait. Tag contract. Tag. All right, so we have a fully compiling Web3 forum. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this one kind of sucks, honestly. Anyway, because it's like... Okay. I didn't have an edit post function. Is deleted. That's kind of silly. Okay, yeah, this whole thing was kind of fucked from the start. Especially considering it's, okay. Talk online. Token. Is a, what is it? Whew. Token. Um. Oh man. I feel like this is just all zero. What? Seems kind of unnecessary to be honest with you. Um. All right. No. No. All right. So now we have. Uh. I feel like this is maybe wasteful gas. Um. Okay. All right. This is deleted thing is stupid. Oh, I think my music I was listening to just ended. That's a stupid way to do things. That's a stupid way to do it. That's just a stupid thing to do. Okay. Dot. I guess editing a post, deleting a post and editing it to zero is the same. All right. It's a redundant. It's a redundancy. All right, and we copy these, and we do this, and okay. So then everywhere where it says talk token, we can simply replace it with talk online token. Token. And should work, or wait, what do we, it's called talk contract. Damn it. Ow. Post count. Require, okay, what is this? Require delete post. How did I test and see in the original contract if a post already existed? It's post.length. Post dot length. Post dot length. What the heck? Oh. Talk contract. Oh, shoot. Wait. I think I made a mistake when I did that full. Because wait. Cause I was, talk online token. Alright, wait. Alright, now I feel really stupid. Because I know I made a stupid error just copying and pasting blindly. Alright. Equals post. What? Get form length. That's stupid. Do need it though. Post. What? How could that possibly be giving me an error? Alright. Talk contract. So down here it's like talk contract. Done. Okay, talk contract. Okay, instead of talk contract, we say talk online token. Online token. Okay. And then occasionally, where it says talk contract, I meant to say talk online token. And it happened again down here. Oh my goodness. That was a disaster. Alright. Oh my goodness, it really doesn't like this. Tag post. What? Alright, well this thing's stupid. Alright, what do we got now? Oh my goodness. I think that's right. And then we got it down here in this constructor. Compilation! Unused function parameter. So, the tag contract. So nowhere in talk contract it's used. Okay, and what's the other warning? their warning is unused function parameter. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh. Oh, the original, yeah. But then this one should have talk contract equals talk online token dot talk contract. Right? Oh. This? Okay. And that'll get rid of that warning. And then this will get rid of this warning. Alright. So we've compiled something with I feel like there should be just some auto align feature here. But we work with what we have. Alright. Fun. Okay, now that we fixed that, well, there's options. Let's go ahead and read and okay, we're down to pretty low amounts, 250 something lines. God. All right. Is there really that in the original delete post? There really wasn't much else. Delete post 3 requirements as opposed to 2. Post needs to exist. You have to hold at least 1 talk token. Only the author. Okay. All right. Well, let's just see if ChatGPT can say something interesting about our full stack contract. I've built a comprehensive smart contract system around online forum discussions with few key features. Talk online token, where users' last voting activities track voting. All right, and there are some these token requirement. All right, well. Okay, and then just emptying the post. Okay. Okay. Consider letting the users choose the stake amount. No. I feel like you should have to. You can choose the stake amount. Just have 2 accounts. How hard is that? It's literally just on MetaMask. You're just like boop boop. Second account. Not hard. Tag ID versus tag name. In the tag post function. In the tag post function. Prevent duplicate tags. All right, this will need to be tested because I think that ChatGPT didn't really understand exactly what I wanted, because I feel like you should be able to tag a post with the same amount of packets an infinite amount of times. You just wait to gas if you have a problem. That's why you wouldn't do that. And maybe there's a fee. So yeah, I would say that that's something that needs to be fixed. Overall, since I know that, I'm like, I can't. You can't audit a contract after just writing it, right? Because you're just gonna be like, it's good. Um, but overall, tagging posts is kind of a limited limited use case. So most of the testing can still go on with that in mind, and we do need to go ahead and start working on an alternative front end. All right. So what we'll do is deploy this contract to the testnet that we want. We've got plenty of girly Ethereum. Actually, should have more. Yeah, we already got 0.1. So yeah, that's right. We had like 0.7077 before. All right. Cool. So let's go ahead and copy these ABIs and everything, and then we'll rebuild our. I mean, this was a long stream. We're at 2 hours of just straight up Solidity development. So, what we'll do is where the heck is the new file button? New file. Create. What? Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go full screen on this because Hostinger's half screen thing is garbage. Whew. Let's see if I had a single comment on here. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, this one's weird. Where there's a self-driving car that like you can't take over, even if it crashes itself. Like, come on. Let's not stop traffic because of ideology and hope and dream. All right. Nobody's commented. Excellent. All right, come on, Hostinger. Let's load. All right, if Hostinger's not even gonna load.